Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Haruno Sakura, and this is the Narutop99 edition. And it's just such a good time to be a collector. We basically have 3 lines going on for Naruto. Well, if you count Boruto, but you have 4, right? You have Boruto, Naruto Shippuden, and now Narutop99. And it will be your dream come true if you can actually finish the Narutop99. That will be so crazy because they have so many characters in there that have interesting design and different weapons like this one. But anyways, I digress. Here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And this box art is looking really cool here. Personally, I would love to see maybe Rock Lee and Guy next. But yeah, even Kakashi's dad is in here, so I highly doubt we're gonna get this. And we even have this very interesting Obito with his goggles on as an adult. That is so interesting. Oh, and Sasuke with like a bow and arrow. That's cool too. And yeah, it's just such a good time to be a collector, man. Like, Bandai just announced so much stuff. We have My Hero coming, and then we have One Piece, JJK, Bleach, all this thing going on. Well, Dragon Ball is never going away. Now Naruto is just, I don't know. We really have to try to keep up. Anyways, let's bust this thing open and see what we got. And here's the figure still in there in the packaging, looking really good. And based on what I've seen, the body is exactly the same with minor color differences. But the facial expression has all been updated with the Byakugo seal. It's Byakugo, right? I forgot what it's called, but it's the 100 healing technique. And even though some of the expression is exactly the same as before, it does have some like minor differences. It's an update. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is of course really good, but you have to take my opinion with a grain of salt, because if I could only choose one anime to watch for the rest of my life, it will definitely be Naruto. But yeah, let me get out of the way first. I am biased here, but let's just take a close look at the figure. And I think they did a really good job on the head sculpt here. This is definitely the best head sculpt I've seen in a very long time, and I do buy a lot of figures on a regular basis. And yeah, I think this head sculpt captured the vibe and personality of Sakura very well. We have this like strong and powerful look, like with the hair waving and stuff, and then we have this like tongue out look to show that she's also cute and feminine. Like, this is just perfect in my opinion. And let me quickly compare it with the previous Sakura. And I noticed the only difference that is obvious to me is that the skirt, it's a little bit shorter, or I don't know, it just looks more refined on the new Sakura here. But yeah, the color is slightly different. This one has like a slightly darker tone with some shading, and this one I think it's a little bit brighter. And the white they use here is a little bit darker on the newer one, but yeah, like for the most part, not that much of a difference in terms of body. We still have this not looking good shoulder, and then I like how we have like so much shading on the hair as well. It's beautiful. Just look at all that. We have like pink on like a darker tone of like pink purple. And for the older Sakura, I don't think that's the case. Anyways, I believe that's it for the introduction, and let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. You can look up about this much, look down about this much. You can tilt the head side to side, no problem. And for the shoulder, we have the same design. You can raise the arm up about this much, and you have bicep swivel, can curve about this much, and you do get a ball hinge wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can only bend forward about this much, which is honestly not a lot. Bend backwards about this much. Have some side-to-side movement. And I think the ab crunch is a little bit weaker, but it is enough based on my experience with the older Sakura. And for the leg, you can kick up about this high, bend about this much, thigh swivel, side-to-side pivot, and toe hinge. And I believe that's it for the articulation. I also love the little detail here where, like female character, they tend to make this part a little bit more meaty, so she looks hefty. Pretty cool. And yeah, let's check out the accessories. And as usual, we will start with the head she came with, and this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And just look at all that shading. Cool. And next up, we have the interchangeable hair, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful as well. I love the shading here. Just a quick comparison for you guys. This one, the older one, it doesn't have shading. And I really like this expression. This is like where she's winding up her attack, ready to punch someone. Very cool. I love it. And all the facial expressions are interchangeable, so you do get a lot of options here. This is really nice. And next up, we have like a default smiling face, and I think they did some minor adjustment on the proportion of the face. And yeah, I think they both look good, but you can definitely tell it is a little bit different. And of course, all of them are interchangeable, so you could swap the new face into the old body and the old face into the new body. And then we have another cute expression that really brings out the personality of Sakura. And lastly, we have a comedian relief, the facial expression where she's angry at Naruto. And it's really cool that it's even got veins here. I don't remember if the older one has them though. Yeah, that's cool though. And for the interchangeable hands, first off we get a pair of relaxed open hands, and these are always nice. And next up we get a pair of open palms, nothing special here. And next up we have this one right hand for a slightly more grippy display open hands, and I'm not sure what this is for as much as a fan that I am. Maybe is it for like when she does the pose where she fixes her gloves? Maybe. Let me know in the comments though. And lastly, we get a pair of hands to hold the giant axe, which is the most important accessory in the set. And then we also have this one left hand for you to hold it most securely with the peg, so you can do the Narutop99 pose. And then here is the giant axe, and I think this is so well done. It's not too heavy. I'm pretty sure Sakura can handle the weight, but if you're gonna display it for a long time, I would still suggest using a stand. And yeah, just look at the detail on this. I love the paint job. I love the logo. The Sakura is just beautiful. And then here, this is on a soft material. This is like a rubbery plastic, but here it's actual plastic, so you have to be careful with this, I would imagine, when you're putting it in. And yeah, I believe that's everything, and let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Naruto S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look pretty good together for the most part. Bandai is usually not that consistent when it comes to scaling, but here I think it's okay. And then we have the good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some One Piece and JJK S.H.Figuarts. And lastly, we have some Mayfex and my usual Figmas, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, this figure is an easy 10 out of 10 from me, and I do highly recommend it. And aside from the fact that I'm a diehard Naruto fan, there are a few reasons why I like this figure so much. First of all, I love how all the accessories are interchangeable with the previous Sakura. They're essentially using the same body, but we have different hairstyle, and I just find out that you're actually able to use the back of this hair with the bang of the other hair, so that gives you like a different look. And then not to mention that we have some new facial expression, and even like we have some old expression. Older expression has the healing mark, so essentially you're getting like a powered up Sakura, so that is really cool for me. And this is definitely one of, if not the best S.H.Figuarts that I've seen that can hold a heavy weapon so well. At first I thought if I'm gonna pose with a giant axe, I'll have to use the stage, but turns out that I don't have to at all. I don't see this figure going loose anytime soon. It just feels really secure, and I love it. It's just so cool. And imagine if like she had this weapon in the original show. I feel like at some point they probably thought about giving her this axe. Just imagine her like whacking the puppets when she's fighting against Sasori. Would have been really cool, but it might be too powerful. But anyways, yeah, it's just, this figure is so much fun, and I don't have anything bad to say about the figure. It's just really good. And in fact, I was just in Japan last weekend, and I went to a bunch of Tamashii stores, and based on what I've seen, this figure is selling pretty well. Not a lot of them left when I was there. And yeah, this is Eric. Please let me know in the comments on what you think, and can't wait to see more from Bandai. We're getting Minato next week, and we're getting Itachi pretty soon, so yeah, some exciting stuff. But it feels like they're going on a hiatus for quite a while though for Naruto. Don't know when they're gonna announce the next thing, because there's so much going on for Tamashii Nations, especially for anime. I love Yu Yu Hakusho, I love Bleach, everything is, it's just amazing. Anyways, yeah, bye.